Welcome to the Future of Work, Ethics and Tech, where we discuss the intersection between work and tech and ethical concerns around emerging technologies. Now, I started recording on a series known as How To series, where I take you through how to use a number of AI tools that are available online and how you can be able to use these tools to increase your productivity or even start your own business online. Well, in episode 1, we discussed, or rather I took you through how to use ChatGPT, which is probably the most popular AI tool out there. Now, in this second episode, I'm going to take you through how you can create your own custom GPT and how you can be able to use other custom GPTs that have been created already. Now, let us hit the road. So the first thing you're going to do is go to chatgpt.com. I did show you in the previous video how to access this website via the openai.com website, where you go to openai.com and you just click on ChatGPT for everyone, and you're able to access this website. So when you're on this website, where you need to go to create your own custom GPT, as you can see here, I did create some of my custom GPT, Fan GPT, I Am Africa, Sam Altman. We probably will maybe just go through one of them once we create our own custom GPT. So let's hit the road here. You click Explore GPTs for you to create your own custom GPTs. Then when you come here, these are the GPTs. This is the GPT store, guys. So here you can be able to see different GPTs, yeah, created for different purposes. You can see here we have a writer, you have one there for productivity, we have there one for research and analysis, and there's for education, for lifestyle, even for programming, guys. If you can be able to use custom GPTs like this one called Python, or this one called Codepilot. You can be able to use this specifically trained custom GPTs for programming, yeah, to make your work easier. Well, let's go ahead and create our own custom GPT. Now here, when it brings you here, on this side we have a preview, on this side we have the editor. Now the editor here, this is where you're able to give it instruction. So for us to start, we need to come to create, yeah. So we come to create, and we create it using a prompt, yeah. It's easier to create it using a prompt. So it even guides you here how you can make a prompt. So I'm going to make a simple prompt. Now let me see, what GPT do I create? I want to create a script writer. Let me say, make a YouTube script right. Let's see where we get with this. So there you go. It is suggesting a name there, YouTube Script Guru. Now you can see on this side it has already given you a preview, yeah. Now you can even decide to really change. You can decide to change that. To create a different custom GPT. I mean, you can create this and create another one depending on what you want your custom GPTs to do for you. Then after that, guys, you need to come here to configure. Under configure, you are going to be able to name your custom GPT. Now, what do we name our custom GPT? Maybe I name it as Guru Scripter, Guru Video Scripter. Guru Video Scripter. Well, I believe that is the most unique name you're gonna find in this GPT store. So then under description, here as well, you're gonna have to write the description, a short description. Well, I'm going to leave it with that. I'm not going to change that description. And then here, so here you see there are conversation starters. Yeah, so these conversation starters are the ones that appear here. So you can decide to change them, or you can leave them as they are. Then here, now two things that I want to specifically go through in depth is instructions and the knowledge part. Now let's start with the instruction part. Now, under instruction part, this is where, remember, the content, or rather the ability to generate content or scripts is already the GPTs are already trained to generate script. Yeah, even if you use the normal ChatGPT, either the GPT-4 or the GPT-4, or even the GPT 3.5, you can be able to generate YouTube script. However, you have decided to create a specific YouTube script writer, and you want to train it to create some unique script. So you have to train it here. Perhaps you want it to create that, you want to give it instruction that every script it creates, it should include a certain amount of humor. Right? So for instance, be humorous, be sarcastic in your YouTube scripts or something, or you want it to sign out with a particular signature. For instance, you want that every script that it writes, you want it to maybe sign out with a name, like the YouTube script writer, yeah, or whatever phrase that you want it to finish with. Yeah, so you can write whatever instruction you want it, yeah, to follow, and to follow when generating any content or any response. So that instruction, you need to put it here, guys. So I mean, for this video, I'm not gonna change the instruction. I'm gonna leave it with that instruction. However, when for instance I wrote my other custom GPTs, I gave it some instruction like sign out with this name or include humor. Like there is a custom GPT I created called Sam the Altman. Yeah, I mean, trying to mimic Sam Altman. And that GPT, if you use it, and we're gonna try it before we close this video. If you use it, whatever prompt that you put in, it gives you a humorous and sarcastic response, and that's how I trained it. Yeah. Well, so I'm going to retain those instructions because I want this to be a very short video. Then under knowledge, guys, here is where you can be able to upload additional files that you want it to read, or you want it to base its responses on. Yeah, you can be able to upload PDF files here, and it can be able to read those PDF files, by the way. Now, however, for this video, I don't need to upload any PDF file. I'm going to use the training of the GPTs to be able to I'm going to rely on the training of the GPTs for this particular video. So the last thing that we need to do before we create our video, our custom GPT, is we need to create a profile image. So you come there, you click there, you can be able to upload one that you have designed. Maybe you used a Canva, or you generated with a different AI model to create your image. However, for this one, we are going to use DALL-E. DALL-E is ChatGPT's image generation tool. Yeah, it's an AI-based image generation tool. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to load and give us a profile image. So you realize there's no foreign material that came into this other than just giving it a prompt and it's able to create for you, right? Well, it did not create. Why? I don't know why it has not created that. If it doesn't create, well, we can be able to upload a new, we can be able to upload I can make it like this. Yeah, well, there you go. We have a YouTube we have a profile image. So guys, sometimes maybe the DALL-E can delay and fail to generate for you an image. It has generated for me images several times in multiple custom GPTs, but if it doesn't generate for you, you just go and upload your own image. I mean, this I got from Google images, and I mean it fits the purpose because I can see social media platforms and I can see YouTube there. So if we are happy with what we can see on the preview, then we go ahead and create. So here is where you are guided on how you want to share your GPT, or how you're going to be able to people out there are going to access your GPT. If you select only me, then it means only you can use your custom GPT. If you select anyone with the link, then anyone you share with the link can be able to access it. However, if you select GPT store, meaning that it's going to be available on the GPT store and everybody out there is going to be able to use it. Now for it, if you select GPT store, by the way, it's going to create or write the creator. Yeah. The builder of this GPT cannot view your conversations. That tells you that, I mean, whatever conversations that you will have with my custom GPT, I will not be able to view. Now you can see the builder, it writes the name Naomi, which is this is my wife, and it picks these details, by the way, from your billing details. So when I was renewing this my Plus account, I used my wife's prepaid card, so it picks that detail from that billing detail. Yeah, I hope you understand that. Well, let's go ahead and create. There you go, guys. We have our script writer GPT. So the first thing you can do, you can maybe copy that and on the clipboard and share with your friends as well. You can go to view GPT, and then it's going to take you to to this window where you can be able to interact with your GPT. Well, I need ideas for next travel vlog. There you go. Let's see what's going to generate. You can see that, guys. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So it can be able to give you ideas on your vlog. Yeah, it can be able to script for you as well the video for that vlog. Yeah. So this is just how you create your custom GPT. Now here you can be able to, of course, for instance, there's share there. If you want to edit that particular GPT, improve on it, or train it further, you can come here. Yeah. So, well, I'm going to take you through just some of the GPTs. And by the way, once you create your GPTs, they are going to appear here. As you can see here, we have, these are the one that we have created now. These are just some I have been playing around with. Now these I played around with, but for these particular ones, particularly the I Am Africa and Fun GPT, these are the ones that have really done some work in training and giving them specific instruction. But let's check some the Altman. Now here, let me give it a prompt and see how humorous it can be. Tell me about South Africa's election where ANC lost its majority in parliament. Can you see the humor there? South Africa's election where the African National Congress lost its majority in parliament. What a plot twist. It's like watching your favorite TV show for decades and then suddenly, bam, the writers throw in a cliffhanger that leaves everyone gasping. The ANC which was, so you can see the humor, like if you want a humorous story, if you want it to create for you a humorous story, maybe for purposes, you can be able to create stories here, by the way, for your children to read, right? You can create your own custom GPT from where you will be generating custom or you will generating scripts, or rather not scripts but stories. Yeah, you can generate stories here and print them out for your children to read. Yeah, so if you're out of storybooks or you want to train them on particular Bible stories, you can be able to generate stories here and then print them out and give them to your children to read, and it can be a good learning point. So I also have this custom GPT known as Fun GPT, and I am Africa. You can be able to go to GPT store and interact with these videos, guys. They're available on the GPT stores. Now for that, we come to the end of this short training video, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.